again? What? You're seeing me again? What is this, like 3 days in a row? I'm on fire. Well, I'm also participating in VEDA, so I actually have been posting a video every day this month. So just some on my second channel. Anyways, I wasn't expecting to do this book review today. I usually am kind of thinking ahead of what I want to do in the upcoming, week or two, maybe even month. Books I want to read. I didn't even know I was going to own this and read this until yesterday. So it was a surprise, but a very nice surprise. So today I wanted to do a book review over The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. And I had seen this book on bookshelves and things, but I never actually picked it up to see what it was about. And I finally did it yesterday, and I just ended up opening it, and I just read quite a few pages, and then I just realized, oh gosh, I've been standing here for a while, I should probably just buy this now. It's broken up into 2 parts, and I read part 1 yesterday, and then I read part 2 today. So it's very fresh in my mind. This is such a pretty book. I just think it looks very neat. I believe in the back it says that Brian Selznick, he did the jacket art. Is a very nice looking book, and this style of this drawing is the same kind of style you'll see through all the pictures in this book. Yes, there's pictures. I think it's so awesome that there's pictures. Anyways, I really like that it's dark, and there's dark pages. I think that's really neat. Even just without the jacket on it, it's just kind of a neat book. It's just very simple. It's red, and I like how there's the borders along the edges there. And I like the black pages. I heard one person in a book review said that it seemed kind of like a waste of paper, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it was just cool that some pages were kind of barely there, and then some pages were normal full pages. But it was just very fun, and I just really enjoyed the format, and it was just fun to kind of not know what you're gonna see next, and the pictures were just awesome. I can't tell you the last book I read where there was this many pictures, or any pictures. This is a children's book, and it does seem very, very huge, but as you can see, there's actually tons of pictures, and it's not all writing. It's just a very neat book, overall. So let's get talking about what it is, shall we? This book is about Hugo, you may have guessed. And Hugo is a 12-year-old little orphan boy, and he lives and works in a train station. His uncle is a clock keeper, and his uncle taught him also how to keep the clocks and how to, make sure they're still running, and to oil them, and to, fix them and the gears and stuff if need be. And he taught Hugo how to do this ever since his dad died and he was put into his uncle's custody. It hasn't been that great for Hugo. His uncle is not the best guardian in the world. He's not there that often. So Hugo is kind of neglected. He doesn't buy him things, so he just taught Hugo how to steal. So Hugo must steal to eat, for example. He just gets his clothes out of the lost and found at the train station, which is pretty sad. He doesn't see his friends from school anymore because his uncle has now pulled him from school, because now he is his uncle's apprentice. He just works and stays in this train station, and twice a day he goes around to all the clocks. His uncle started becoming just very scarce. Hugo was just kind of by himself. One day he just didn't come back, and Hugo was just kind of on his own in this train station. He steals not only food, but he steals from this old man who runs a toy booth in the train station. And what he does is he steals these little toys, and then he uses the parts to fix one of his father's old inventions. And so he takes these toys and he takes them apart, and then he uses their gears and things, and he fixes this invention of his father's. And that's his main connection he feels to his dad, and it just becomes his main mission to fix this invention. It's really, really important to him. This has been his plan until the day he gets caught by the old man who works the toy booth, and he catches Hugo stealing, and he ends up kind of having to work for the old man, and in doing so he befriends the old man's goddaughter named Isabel, who is also Hugo's age, so he finally gets a friend, which is nice. I'm gonna kind of end it here, and I usually am someone that it's very hard for me to end here because I just like to share the whole story, but that's not really what I'm here for. He's living in Paris. It's I think 1931 they said, and he just he has many secrets, and he's kind of living a sad life, but his life is really starting just with that man catching him stealing that toy, and his life is starting, and you'll just have to find out by opening up this book, because I'm not going to tell you anymore. I did enjoy this book. It was a nice read. It was very different than the books I've been reading lately. It was just a very refreshing. I haven't read a children's book in a little while. I feel like if you like children's books, you would like this. I feel like if you kind of just wanted a change like me, and this book is very interesting in itself. And also, if you like film, if you like old movies, there's quite a lot of talk of not just, you know, inventions and things and how things work, but also a lot about film, especially later on in the book. So yeah, pick this up if you like that stuff. There is now a movie out as well, and it is called Hugo, and I have not watched it yet, but I was thinking maybe this weekend I will watch it. Let me know if you all have seen that movie and what you thought. Like, on a scale of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief book to movie adaptation to like the Harry Potter movies, how Hugo rated, because I'm really wanting to see it, and I'm really hoping they didn't do a bad job. I saw that the guy from Borat is the station inspector, so couldn't they have found someone else? But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this book. Let me know if you've read it, if you enjoyed it. What did you think of like the different type of formatting and the pictures? What did you think of the ending? I thought the ending was very nice. So I enjoyed this book. Please let me know your thoughts. I heard that there's another good book out by Brian Selznick called Wonderstruck, I believe. And so let me know if you've read that. Maybe I'll check that one out next. Let me know. And I'm going to go, but I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye! Probably should have found one before. Okay.